So this is, I wanted to talk about a pattern that to recognize as a bearish pattern when you, in some of these charts. So you can see the NAKD here this morning. It did have some news out. They did a deal with Heidi Klum and CVS, some kind of deal. And this, the market was in this uptrending channel, and then I'll draw the line. And it had this support here, but then you get this one bar big spike down on big volume. That's the death knell. This stock is now in this downtrending channel, and it's looking to go lower. This is a pattern that if you see this, then the stock's probably done for the day. I mean, it doesn't kill it forever, but as far as now, because you have this huge overhead of bag holders, and you get this sell-off. And, then the shorts come in because they're not the only ones that recognize this pattern. You can see it's on the same one on this HYRE. This was in a long-term downtrending channel here this morning. This is another pattern that we've been talking about where the stock spikes up, makes this double top, and then just starts to fade in the pre-market. And this is a stock that just continues to go lower. But here's that same pattern. So it opens, sells off huge volume, spike down. In this case, it did rally back up to resistance, which would have been support here, but now resistance here and here, allowing us to form this downtrending channel, trade sideways in this what would now be a bear flag, and then here it is again, this spike down on the big volume, and then just drifting. So that's a pattern that we want to recognize as a bearish pattern. It's not if this happens to you, you want to get out of the stock because it's going to just continue to go lower. Now, I'm not saying you can short it because you don't know how far it's going to continue to drop or not, but if it does pop back up into resistance as it did in here, you could have looked to short that at 414. Now it's down to 360. That's a 50-cent move. So that would have been a good good trade on the short side where it got up into the resistance area. But this is the bear move on it.